they look really good. About 1 2/3 of these, this is 6 pints. So we fit about 10 pints in the freeze dryer.
Here we are loading up our freeze dryer with another batch of freeze-dried strawberries, or soon to be freeze-dried strawberries. We have prepared these berries by cutting them in half, cutting the tops off, and quartering the larger ones. We put them on cookie sheets to freeze, and we've got the freeze dryer all set up, ready to go. It knows that it's going to be accepting frozen food, so it's been on for 1 hour and 24 minutes, and it's down to 13 degrees. So we're going to load up these trays with frozen strawberries. Okay, we've got all 5 trays loaded up. We've got 3 of them in the freeze dryer. We'll put the last 2 in. Each tray holds, on the large freeze dryer, holds about a half a gallon by volume of chopped strawberries. So I've been bringing out 2.5 1-gallon Ziploc bags of frozen berries, and it fills the freeze dryer up nicely. So we'll put the magic cover on, which is harder than it looks with one hand. Close it up. The valve is closed, verified, and go to 10. Temperature came up to 19 degrees while I was loading it, but it'll get down to single digits, and then the vacuum pump will kick on, and it'll end up getting down to about 50 below 0 Fahrenheit, and then it'll go into a warming process while still under vacuum. And in about 30 hours, we'll have some freeze-dried strawberries.
Strawberries look done. Look at this. We already took them out once. There's a leaf on there. We took them out once, and I checked on them earlier, and they were not quite done. So I added 2.5 more hours, and now they are done. They're like little styrofoam together. Put them in these jars and try to keep the kids from eating them all at once. Oh, I can tell you these strawberries do not fit as efficiently in these jars as some other things, but it's going to make for a lovely display on our shelves. This is just the first batch. We bought 9 flats of strawberries. We made 34 pints of strawberry jam, froze the rest, sliced like this to put in the freeze dryer. I'd say we have at least 2 or 3 more batches to go, but it's going to be awesome. I imagine you'll be able to use these for just about anything you would use strawberries for. I think if you rehydrated them and added a little sugar, it would make a nice topping for cakes, or I don't know. I would have to try it, I guess. But they're really good.
We are on our second batch of freeze-dried strawberries. These are all either half or quartered based on size, and we're putting these into single-serve Mylar bags that we will also put an oxygen absorber into, and then seal them with the impulse sealer that came with the Harvest Dried freeze dryer. This is our second batch. The first batch we put into jars for family use because we'll end up eating a quart jar at a time pretty easily. These we are going to give to family as single serve items, and we're trying to reduce waste we're trying to reduce waste and reduce how much moisture the strawberries will take on after they're opened by putting them in smaller packages. This batch was a little bigger. We put this batch in frozen, and it took just over 30 hours and is completely dry. This is the impulse sealer that we are going to seal these bags with. We've got it turned on to about a 3, and it looks to me like it is sealing them pretty good. I'm having to do this with one hand. Basically just push it down till it stops, and you see it's got a tight seal there, and then you can just pull the tab across the top of the bag to open it, and then you can reseal it with the little zip top when you're done.